Please welcome your keynote speaker, J.R. Martinez.
Come on, get up! Get up! Get up! The biggest thing that at my young life that really intrigued me was football. Football was everything for me. I mean, my priorities, if this was a chalkboard, just visualize me writing it right now. Number 1, football. Number 2, girls. Number 3, being popular. Number 4, football. Number 5, girls. You're a quick audience. Once I graduated from high school, me and another friend, we went to a small school, Division II school in Georgia, and I figured it would be good for me to go to a Division II school and to get about a year under my belt of football again, because I really hadn't had a chance to really recover, do any kind of football, anything. My mindset was still planning for football. We take a tour of the campus, we meet the football coach, and the football coach says to me, "Oh, absolutely you can play here. Your coach has called me. He says you're a great player. I understand you have some injury, but you'll be fine." I'm happy. I'm 18 years old. I'm thinking to myself, I have it made. Just the way I planned, just the way I visioned it in my mind, it's going to happen for me. Until we come around that corner to the administration office, where they tell me I'm not eligible to play sports because I don't have the proper grades. I don't have the proper classes to meet NCAA rules. So I stayed in front of the TV, 18 years old, not doing anything, for about a month. And finally I see a commercial. The ones we all see, talking about the military. I think to myself, this is interesting. Perfect. So I joined. My date of joining was September 12, 2002, a year and a day after 9/11. I was 19 years old. I was in another country. It was hot. It was sandy. I was tired. I was in a vehicle and I was a driver with the other soldiers in the vehicle with me, and I had my hand on the steering wheel. And awkwardly enough, with the other gentleman in the vehicle, we were joking about how cool it would be to have a Purple Heart. For a lot of you that don't know, a Purple Heart is something you receive when you're injured in combat. How cool it would be to come back to the United States and say, we have a Purple Heart, and to hold our heads up that high. I remember looking at my sergeant, and I had one hand on the steering wheel. I was cool. I was 19. I was cocky. And I joked, and I was like, that would be the real deal. As I smiled, I slowly turned to look at the road and went, boom. My life changed. That was my big boom. I know a lot of you at some point in your life, or maybe right now, you've had your big boom. Maybe you're getting through your big boom. It's your big boom. It's your own obstacle. It's your own challenge that you're facing. It's different from mine, but it's still the same challenge. In the same ways that we have to find something deep down inside of us to kind of pull out of that and say, we're going to unvictimize ourselves and find ways to continue to move forward. We're going to let go of what's happened to us or what hasn't happened to us, and we're going to find a way to find something deep down inside of us and move forward with what we have or what we've been given. I want to see my face. I want to see my body. Why did this happen to me? Why? 19 years old, and look at me. Because what I looked at in that mirror wasn't the same thing I'm used to looking at for 19 years of my life. I just said to myself, I'm just going to kind of go every day and just try to be as positive as I can along this recovery, and one day the answer will come. Time will give me that answer. But it's no different than this. I'll give you a simple example. Let me see if I can use something on the stage. Maybe I can use this car. Can I have the keys, please? Yeah, try it,
So let's say something happens to me in my life, right? My head's down because I'm upset about it. I just stay in this mode and my head's down. And I keep walking life. I keep going on with my life. I don't know what's going to happen, but my head's down. I'm not aware of what's in front of me. Then all of a sudden, boom, I hit something. Now I'm being stalled even more. Let's take it back. Something happens to me. I take a couple steps, my head's still down. But as I'm taking these steps, I say, you know what? I'm picking my head back up. I'm going to see what's in front of me. I'm going to accept what's in front of me. Ooh, whoop, go around this. I don't want that to stop me anymore because I've already been stopped once before. So I said to myself, I am not going to keep my head down, and I'm going to strut this thing, this catwalk, with my head held high. And by having my head held high, by being positive, by having a great attitude, the answer will come to me. And when it comes to me, I will see it. I will embrace it. I will learn from it. I will grow from it. And I will run with it. And I will never look back with it. Right? Many of you sitting right here, right now, thought your dream was gone. Something happened to you in your life. Something is happening to you in your life. You think your dream is gone. I thought my dream was gone.
All right, so check this out. I'm going to end on this. An analogy. Because I know you guys have been looking at a clock, and you guys look at a clock throughout the whole day because you're in school. That's what I did. So I'm going to use this analogy. There's 12 and there's 6, right? 12 is at the top. 6 is at the bottom. And if it's not, you need to turn the clock, okay? So 12 is at the top, 6 is at the bottom. 12 meaning it's at the high point. It's when everything in your life is going well. When your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you guys are lovey-dovey, or you get good grades in school, you got accepted to this college, or whatever it may work. 12 is a good place in your life. 6 is at the bottom, bad, negative. We broke up. Oh my God, I got a pimple. Oh, like all these other things. 6 is horrible. But look at that little red hand. You see it? Or that, you guys, from over there, you don't have to look at this one. You can look at that one. There's one right next to you. Or should I do this?
Look at the red hand.
So you look at the red hand and see how it keeps turning? How does it do that? There's batteries in it that work, right? Okay, so there's batteries that work in this thing for that red hand to go from 6 all the way back to 12. Well, if there's no batteries, it stops. It'll never get to 12. It'll stay right there. The point is this. When you're at 6 in your life and everything seems to not be going your way and it seems like it will never and not get better, you have to continue to put the batteries in it. You have to put your heart, your mind, your will, all those things in it to keep that red hand moving to get to 12 at a good place in your life. Always believe in yourself. Never let anyone pressure you to do something that you don't want to do. Look at people and look beyond the scars. Accept them for who they are. Love them for who they are. You have no idea what someone sitting next to you has been through. Like, I don't know what you've been through, but respect that person. Dream and dream big because it's free and no one can take it away from you. And never give up on your dreams. Peace. I'm out.